it's just going to be a simple gatefold card. Yeah, just a hello card. So the base that I'm working with is 5.5 by 8.5. On the 8.5 inch side, you score it 2 1/8 on each end. So 2 1/8 here, 2 1/8 here to create a gatefold. Super simple. I have 2 mats that go on the inside. The first one's cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and the second one is cut at 4 by 5 1/8. So those go on the inside. Then on the outside, I think there's 4 mats for each little panel. They're exactly the same, so I'm only going to read off one side. The first one is 1 3/4 by 5. The second one is 1 5/8 by 4 7/8. The third one is 1 1/2 by 4 3/4. And then the final one is 1 1/4 by 4 5/8. Now, you know, a lot of people don't like to work in eighths. It does not bother me in the slightest. I actually prefer it. I just don't like those big old 1/4 inches is too much for me. It's too much space on each side. Occasionally, I'll have a pattern paper that I like really well. That yes, I'll measure in quarters. Otherwise, I prefer eighths. Then I have this hello die with the shadow. What's this thing called? It's just a shadow part that goes behind it. So I cut the shadow part out of this red, and it has little white X's on it. I also cut it out of pink just for stability. And then the white hello I cut out twice, stacked it together, glued it all together. It's not perfect, and I'm okay with that. The reason is because I'm not perfect today, tomorrow, or any other day. I don't think any of us are. So there's that. The only sentiment I'm using is that hello. So let's get to putting this guy together. I'm going to try to not talk too much because there are some people that don't like all of the talking, and some people who just, you know, want the card, or if I'm working on a wreath or something like that, they just want that. They don't want to hear any stories or anything like that. Let me see if I got this close. Yes, I did. Which, you know, I'm not one of those people. I like to get to know the people that I watch. Just because, you know, I feel like I invest a lot of time in them by watching their videos, so I do like to get to know people. You know, my family's always said to me, you can talk to about anybody, and they're right. I can make conversation with anybody because we are all human beings, so we're already on a level playing field with that. And, you know, you can get to know what you do or don't know about someone. I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, sure, standing and talking with people in the grocery store line, yeah, that might be a little bit of an annoyance. So, but I'm still that person who, when I ask people how they're doing and ask how their day's going, I wait to hear the answer because I care. If I didn't care, I wouldn't have asked. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm going to try and shut up, and already we got one side done. I just don't want to fuss over things that are just not that important when we have so many real life things happening that matter. You know, I used to fuss about it's not cheap to paper craft at all. It's not something that you can go out in your backyard and pick pine cones and things like that to make a cute whatever out of. Paper crafting is not cheap. And I used to fuss about not wanting to waste anything, so when I'd mess up somewhere, I'd get so mad at myself. And yes, I'm 50 years old, and no, I should not still be getting mad at myself like that, but I was getting aggravated with myself, and it starts to affect your own psyche when you're that rough on yourself. And it'll start messing with your head if you're not careful, and frankly, it's just paper, and it's not worth it. So I made it a point that to say in 2020 I'm going to stop being so hard on myself over things that just are not that serious. Like paper crafting. Because after all, it is just paper. And two-sided tape and stamps, but still things that can be purchased again or thrown away, which when I say thrown away and it regards paper, I don't mean like in my trash can, I mean in my recycle bin. Because I do try and recycle everything that I can. I have a brand new blade on the paper trimmer that I used to cut this red paper, and I'm seeing jagged edges, and I don't know why, because it's a brand new blade. Just put it on there. I can't imagine what it would be like to have to buy for. Dadgummit, why? Why do I keep doing this? Phooey. I said I was going to stop getting mad at myself, right? See, I don't like all the space that I've left up here at the top. We're going to work around it. I do, however, need to pay closer attention to get this even somewhat close. There. It's kind of close. Let's do it this way. I think what's throwing me off is that there's more white on this plaid paper on this side showing, and there's more red on this side. So it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. And I'm going to have to recut this, though, because half of the back of this is going to show and the pink won't match. So I need to cut another one of these. So I'll be right back. I mean, worst case scenario, I'd have to cut the thing again, which, is not a big deal. Let's see. I do this from the back side, except I can't see the pink from the back side. I never use these markers. I'm not very good with them, so I don't use them. Isn't it terrible? And I just went up into my letter. Shoot. But that's how I have to learn things. I have to try things and then learn that way. And sometimes it's an expensive learning process. So I didn't spend any more money on alcohol markers because I'm terrible with them. I can't get them to blend right. I don't know. It's just terrible. It always ends up looking bad, and I end up tossing it in the trash and again getting frustrated with myself because it's just a marker. Why can't I make it look okay? I'm 50 years old. Come on now. The attitude? Yeah, that one. Because that's how I end up feeling at the end of it, is like, God, why? Why is it other people can make this look so easy and then I have such a hard time with it? It's got to be me. But the truth of the matter is that a lot of people experience that. A lot of people experience there's one thing that they're just not very good at, or even a few things that they're just not very good at. And the only way you find out if you're any good at it is to try. Oh my, I hope that didn't get all over the back. It didn't. That looks a lot better. I like that a lot better. Because I didn't get it glued together very well. I was shaky that day. But sometimes I just do that. So I don't try and make excuses. Yes, I was shaky that day, but sometimes I just get things off center. And it's okay. It's just not that serious. Alright, so let's put this down this way. And there goes the train. That gives me an idea of where I need to put some glue. I think I put too much on there. And I don't want to glue both sides together. Wouldn't that be foolish? It'd be funny, but it'd be foolish. It'd only be funny after I quit being mad about it, but no, I don't get that mad all the time. And I don't get mad with other people like I get frustrated with myself. It's not really mad, it's frustrated. But I'm getting better. I'm doing a whole lot better about not doing that and just finding the humor in things. Because life. How cute is that already? I need a heart. I have so many brads and just different embellishments that I need to use something serious. I also have these adorable little clear flowers, so I might use a few of those. I don't know though. One heart. And I swear I'm going to clean out things that I no longer need in my house, and I'm going to get stuff organized. That's my 2020 goals, is just organize my life and stop being so unorganized. Because I spend a lot of time looking around for whatever, going, where did I put such and such? Whatever such and such is. And I have to find the humor in those things because otherwise I'll just make myself crazy if I don't. Alright, I moved those because I didn't like them, and my battery's going to die because, well, I haven't got a new battery yet. But I wanted to say to you guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I certainly appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day and a glorious tomorrow. Don't let those little things bother you because it's not worth it. Just relax and enjoy life. That is throwing me off so bad. The white and the red on the plaid. I should have thought that through a little bit better. But, again, not going to be frustrated about it because why? It's not that serious. So there's just a cute little hello card. Again, thanks for spending some time with me. I certainly appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day and a glorious tomorrow. Bye, guys.